Hey everybody, it's Dave here from Dragonstorm, and I'm here today to provide for you an unboxing of the Vraska Scheming Gorgon Planeswalker deck. I picked this up this weekend at the pre-release parties that were going on at my OGS. I did very poorly at them. The format was even faster than I thought it was going to be. On Saturday, with 32 people at my store, or the store I go to, we had 5 rounds. I went 2 wins, 3 losses. Not bad with a pool which was not great, but my cards were, were decent, pretty strong. Today we had 2-headed giant, and my pairing was obliterated. 0 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw. So to make myself feel better, I picked up this. I'll be getting the Angrath one, and opening that one up too for you in a couple of days. Hope to do a deck tech as well, an upgrade for this, and hopefully by draft weekend, which I find myself, I'm better at draft, I think, than sealed. I've always had, but I just love draft so much. So let's see what we got here. So our usual ultra packaging, and here's my, I hate this part, trying to get the Planeswalker carefully out without causing any damage. Okay, that wasn't too bad. So here's Vraska Scheming Gorgon. She is a 6-cost, 4 generic, and 2 black mana for a 5 loyalty Planeswalker legendary Vraska. Her +2 is creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. Her -3, destroy target creature. And her -10 is very interesting. Until end of turn, creatures you control gain Death Touch, and whenever this creature deals damage to an opponent, that player loses the game. So interesting for sure. I want to try it out because it's not, I don't know, it's a Planeswalker deck Planeswalker. So, there's that, but I don't know, I think it's kind of neat. I want to give it a try. Probably looks better on paper than in actual play. So here's the very sweet art on the box. Vraska. There she is. And all right, let's open her up and see what we've got here. Without ripping anything. There we go. Okay, so it comes with 2 boosters. Hey, before you play, a little guide here, and usually some art on that too. And look, yep, that's nice. Very good. Expert Assassin. Yeah, some of the art on the cards have been just fantastic. Very nice. All right, local game store. There's some ads and other stuff. I'll move some stuff out of the way here. So there's our reference card, and it. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. And the actual deck itself. So I already see a Champion of Dusk, which is a card I would have liked to have tried this weekend, but didn't get a chance to. Champion of Dusk is a 3 generic and 2 black mana, 4/4, and when Champion of Dusk enters the battlefield, you draw X cards, you lose X life, where X is the number of vampires you control. Vraska's Scorn. Love the idea behind this art. The fact that she's kind of like looking at you through the reflection of her sword, with her hair / Medusa Gorgon thing going crazy. Sorcery, 2 generic and 2 black, rare. Target opponent loses 4 life. You may search your library and or graveyard for a card named Vraska Scheming Gorgon. Reveal it and put it into your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle it. 2 copies of that. Paladin of Atonement. 2 casting cost, 1 generic and 1 white for a 1/1 creature, Vampire Knight at rare. At the beginning of your each upkeep, if you lost life last turn, put a 1/1 counter on Paladin of Atonement. When Paladin of Atonement dies, you gain life equal to its toughness. So very interesting, and always cool art there. Bishop, that's Deathless Ancient. So a whole bunch of vampires. Some pretty decent ones here. This was the, I think this one here is a Vraska exclusive one. Vampire Champion, 3/3 for 4, 3 generic and 1 black with Death Touch. 3 of those. Vicious Conquistador, Vraska's Conquistador, 1 generic and 1 black for a 2/1 creature vampire soldier at uncommon. When Vraska's Conquistador attacks or blocks, if you control a Vraska Planeswalker, target opponent loses 2 life, and you gain 2 life. Very nice. There's a couple of Famished Paladins. They're pretty cool. Cleric, Skyblade of the Legion. Here's what I was hoping for this weekend as well. A Legion Lieutenant for 1 white and 1 black. Creature Vampire Knight. 2/2. Other vampires you control get +1/+1. Very cool. Some lands, some sentinels. Lots more lands. Plains, swamps. Moment of Craving, some removal, recover. Some graveyard recursion. And combat tricks, which are always kind of fun. So I'm looking forward to that. What also is lots of fun, of course, are the packs. So let's see what we pull from these Rivals of Ixalan booster packs. I loved seeing Angrath on that hijack card in regular Ixalan. All right, so we have a Brazen Freebooter, Divine Verdict, Spirewinder. Ooh, well, lost, I think it's a 2/3, but you really can't tell off of that card. That's interesting. All right. Something to be aware of, I suppose. The Stampede could go well in my Dinosaur deck. Traveler's Amulet, good for some fixing, maybe in some drafts. Kitesail Corsair, that turned out to be a good card against me a couple of times. Snubhorn Sentry, Martyr of Dusk, Legion Lieutenant, good to see, very welcome addition there. For uncommon, Forsaken Sanctuary, love the art there, and this flavors text kind of neat. In the Galleon's Grand Cathedral, conquistadors swore vows of faith. In its wreckage, they swore vows of revenge. Arterial Flow, some definite vampire things going on here. And our rare is a C4 Oracle. Maybe a bit expensive for the Merfolk deck, but I mean, 4 casting costs, 2 generic, 2 blue. Whenever a Merfolk you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Could get there. A little slow though, but hey, I mean, stranger things have happened. And 2 lands. Not foil. Okay, I heard a lot about this. Lots of little problems with the packs. I can only imagine how difficult it is to be the maker of such fine luxury cardboard items, but come on. So, negate. Sun-colored Raptor. Sun-crested Pterodon. Dusk Charger. Gilt Grove Stalker. Voracious Vampire. Poor dinosaur over there. Impale. Ouch. Jade Bearer. Soul of the Rapids. Dark Inquiry. Love that purple spell effect going on there. It's really cool looking. Our uncommons include a Foul Orchard. Shake the Foundations. Rumble, rumble, rumble. An Everdawn Champion, and our rare is Sphinx's Decree, a card I drew in my first pre-release, which turned out not to be all that helpful, I'm afraid. Island and Plains, because I guess we need 2 again. Right, well, I hope you found that interesting at the very least. I will hope to create some sort of upgrade video, one which I do not make an error like I did in the, I believe it was a Nicol Bolas one. But nonetheless, have a great day, everyone. I hope you enjoyed draft weekend coming up. And if you went to a pre-release, I hope you found that to be an enjoyable experience. Take care. It's been Dave for Dragonstorm. Have a fantastic day.